Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Game and we are returning to Let's Play of Humankind. This is our latest addition to our empire. We've just absorbed one city down here. I do want to rename it, and that is, we're going to call it, you know what, let's call it Bay of White. And that is because, well, it's situated in this long sort of bay that is almost meandering into this continent, almost splitting it in half, but not quite. And, you know, on the one hand there's a lot of fog here, so it seems to be kind of relevant to me to call that maybe that way. And on the other hand, along the city you can see there's a lot of this porcelain going on. So I think, you know, with this white, it might make some sense. I've also, in between episodes, went ahead and started to colonize this area here. We're going to attach it to, of course, and then going to get more bonuses from this porcelain and a little bit from this obsidian. So I think that's going to be a very nice setup down here. That being said, I also wanted to quickly add a little hamlet, and that is exactly over here. I really do like that idea, because you've got this sort of inland river, and it's almost like a little bit like the American Great Lakes, where you've got, well, one important city to the north that does have this valley here that is almost meandering up to here, with a couple of, well, rivers that are flowing down there, but then there is sort of a connection, and we've got some cities along that, so I think that makes sense to me, and I just do like that idea. You can see, though, that we are building a couple of things, so maybe we'll not even get to that, but I think it's a good idea. Right, that being said, we are researching, we are building the lunar lander, because we do want to get to an interplanetary mission. I'm guessing that we're going to have to build a third one after that, but we'll need to see. By the way, does that look any different to this? No. Right, that being said, a lot of the graphical bugs seem to have went away, which I think is fantastic, so that is lovely. We're also growing some trees and stuff, so yeah, let's just see about that. And of course, we are still at war against the Zulu. I noticed, by the way, that the Zulu are attacking the guys here at San Lorenzo, so you know what, can we actually propose an alliance here? You are going to accept that? Well, that is lovely. Because now you are giving us some wonders and stuff. So what do we have here? Where's that? Do I see something that is... Oh, this over here, right? That does look a little bit different. Oh, it's the Virgin Comey Forest. It's all of this entire area here. Interesting. It does look a little bit different, doesn't it? Oh well. We've got the Rio Grande. I don't think any of this is a particularly different thing than it's otherwise, but it's just a very long river. So it's cool to have these kind of things. Yeah. We're going to acknowledge all of that. New grievance available. Ooh, reparation. With you? No, I don't think we have a crisis. Oh well.
Another empire has certainly left a mark on the world with this cultural wonder.
Which one is it? We've got the Hanging Gardens here of the Japanese. Looks fantastic. You guys are looking pretty weak, my friends, against the Zulu here.
No doubt this independent people possess sophisticated customs, rights.
Oh, they even have this area down here.
I do hope you're going to treat them well.
So I suppose what we can do is grab a couple of people and sail over there. Let's get you guys and set sail towards that area there. Right, how are we going to get there quickly though? Well, we'll see. We might need to build some railroads, but you know what? Let's hit the end turn button here and see what we can do. Neural implant researched. That's lovely. By the way, notice that we've almost got the next technology. I have deprioritized the military laser because I think that would end the game, and I would at least like to build the to the moon things here, so that's great. So with Grand Fafar, our empire has announced its intent to conquer one of humanity's most ancient dreams, sending a person to the moon. Launching day is still far away, but you have already received a cavalcade of questions from media outlets. When the astronauts reach the moon, whose flag will they fly? Will this be a victory for all humanity, or your empire alone? We can go a little bit more towards our thing. Can go for advertise to or celebrate. You know what? Let's go for boasting. It's our empire's flag that will fly closely here because I want to get that event. It's going to be 2 more turns till we finish that once Cliff City gets his stuff in order. That's alright-ish. Do we want to build anything? Do we want to squeeze anything in between here? I don't think so. Well, a little bit more signs is always fun, but I think we are making pretty much all the signs that we need. So let's actually send over some people here for money. And we're actually going to squeeze in a couple of money things just to get more traders going. That should be pretty quick, shouldn't it? News from the borders.
This proposition should be in all our best interests.
You've received a cultural agreement. What does that do? Plus influence on empire. Sure, we're gonna accept that. More signs. More money. Or shared logistics. What does that do? Can be upgraded within its other territories. And you know what? We're gonna propose that. They're gonna accept that. That's fine. And lovely. Good. What else? You guys are feeling reverential. Oh, lovely. Local pollution level increased. Now that is something that is completely new. So Newport is suffering from some pollution here. Do we see any indication of that? This is the global pollution. I don't see exactly what that does. I suppose it does decrease happiness a little bit, stability. Well, we are building a hamlet and then immediately going to go into wind farm. That hamlet, by the way, is down here. So I suppose that should be okay. Shouldn't be too bad at any rate. Right, we've got a couple of people there. You guys are down here. Let's try to get our knights and this guy combined. Because you're ultra fast. Speaking of fast, you guys can move pretty quick, but the knights cannot. Okay, so you guys should be split off and merge into this guy. And then we're going to do stuff there later on. Okay, right. You guys going to get there and station yourself in here. That's fine. A couple of nuclear submarines. I don't see any targets here immediately. There are some over here. You have lost a little bit of your health, but not too much actually. So I suppose we can sail you to the north and get going there. Right, the aircraft carrier. Well, you guys can't do anything down here really against these troops, can you? We cannot besiege a city from the... So I guess the best that we can do is ransack this place. And now what we can do though is try to continue to bomb this. You're losing strength all the time, but I'm not sure what that actually does for us. It's a bit weird that you're here. Can you just come back to the carrier, please? I would feel much more comfortable if you did that. Right, what else have we got? You've got these guys. You should be reasonably fast too. So I suppose we can try to catch them there. Oh, notice that the Edo Japanese have gotten control of this place here. I kind of dislike that because I would have liked the obsidian and stuff. But I suppose we can trade for it now? Yeah, well, at the least we're here. Okay, you guys, let's try to attack them. Right, here we go, and deployment. Right, you should be able to get over here and then... that was a mistake because there is some line of sight breaking there. Unfortunate. Really kind of unfortunate. You're gonna attack us now? You're not doing that much damage though, so that's okay. Do we get any adjacency bonuses? Yeah. Okay, managed to sink them. Just 2 of them left. One of them is going to go back to the spawn point. The other one is standing its ground, but just barely so. Go on. Okay, gonna continue next turn. Right, you guys down here, you're principally fine. I think you can continue what you're doing. You know what, let's get you into Newport and then you're gonna be stationed there. That's fine. And you guys are just gonna skip the turn here. Right, Moon Lander should be done relatively soon. Let's end the turn. Another area star unlock, computing research, covered ops research. Lovely, lovely.
It gladdens my heart to see you this day.
We are selling some resources to you, that's fine too, I suppose. Well, let's move everyone up. Let's make a decision here. It can't be helped. Your war with the Zulu is raging. Has risen in the city of Zulu. There are whispers and spies of treason. So what are we going to do? Curfew? Imprison? Or conscript? That would move us a lot towards homeland. Let's do a curfew. Why ever we do have that on Newport. Right, you guys, aren't you burning this down? Okay, you're going to take 2 more turns to do that. Fine, I suppose. Right, you guys should also at least move over here. That's fine, and then we've got a battle underway. Yes, of course we do. I suppose that battle should be going over quickly. There we go. I like it. Nice. Good. Next thing though is you on friendly territory, so that is good. We're gonna try to... You're recovering as well, so that's great. You guys up here. Let's try to attack them. Are we going to get the reinforcements, I wonder? Well, they're going to withdraw anyway. I suppose they can only do that for a couple of times. Let's get over there. Got to cut off their retreat that way. You're just going to be stationed here. And then you guys... Let's try to get them over here. Make sure that they're not escaping from this area. You guys are fine down here. Question is again, what do our attacks on this place yield us? I honestly don't think too much. So we're going to take you a little bit to the south here. That's the carrier itself. Yep, I didn't want to end-turn, but that's what we did. That should give us the Moonlander.
The quality of the video, it will be watched as long as humanity is capable of it.
That is very true. Civil engineering, and you completed... Oh, we did complete the interplanetary expedition. Lovely. Okay, that did give us some points. Now, the next stuff would be Mars colony or polar satellite. Anything else then that we do need here in terms of infrastructure? Well, I do like the money per trader, so let's quickly squeeze that in. Signs, honestly at this point, I don't think it's really required. Oh, by the way, I did want to check the forests. Yeah, so it looks like just regular forest that you're planting. That is kind of interesting. We did kind of ignore that a little bit. But I do think they can be super helpful, especially when you have a lot of industrial quarters and you place them adjacent to them. I do wonder what happens if we place one over here. Can we do that? So, do we have a good comparison? Yeah, these two areas here are just the same. What happens if we place a forest there? I want to find out. Right, and then the next thing that we do need is... let's try to get the other thing here. And you do fit in here, curiously enough. You do also fit in there. Okay, let's do it. It's going to be on the lowest priority, but then we're going to get it, and that's fine. Good. What else? Urgent affairs. Your war with the Zulu still rages, but now a troubling consideration has arisen in the city of Zulu. That does make a sense. There are whispers of spies and treason. Ah, interesting. Well, I don't get a choice in the matter, it seems, so that's okay, I suppose. Ah, okay, here we go. So we go for harmony or harmony. Yeah, I do like being a little bit more open to the world, even though it's going to give us a little bit less money. But still. Weird. Right, you guys are fine over here. Let's do set sail and finally set... yeah, we're going to try to get you guys. It's a research quarter on that forest. Interesting that you'd build that there. Right, and then we need you to decide on the next research. And I think we don't have that many choices, so we're simply going to backfill it now. So we're going to get mounted warfare, we're going to get siege tactics, and we're going to just get these things by clicking on them. Naval artillery, flintlock. Then we're going to go into Carabine military coordination, line formation, guerrilla warfare, trench warfare, amphibious warfare, insurgent. And that is going to be that. Right. Yes, we are now getting all of these. Just look at how many things we can research in a single turn here. It is truly crazy. Guys, can you move forward a little bit? It's unfortunate that you're blocked in by that guy. Well, you try to catch up to them. And you guys continue your patrols around here. Again, if we do find any ship here, I would love to sink it. I do primarily want to keep an eye on these guys here, hoping that we're going to be able to support them. Right, do sail to the south here, and then we're going to see whether we can attack the city a little bit. With strategic bombardments. It does seem to do some damage. 28% of health. They're not losing any districts, but I'm hoping that we're going to be able to do more damage over time. Okay, and you'll be able to do some strikes next turn as well. You're actually going to be pretty good at that, I think. Right, everyone else is doing fine, I suppose, so yeah. Ashworth, you're building up stuff quickly. Nice. Nice and good to see. Yeah, but we're now backfilling all of this technology, so it is a bit crazy. Right, are you burning that down finally? Remaining duration. Is it always going to be a single turn? No. Oh, okay. Finally this area is gone, which means we can now claim it. Where do we want to claim it? I think you are building a lot of farmers' quarters up here, some research quarters there. That is a bit peculiar. Yeah, but I think just exactly where you are is the right spot. Is that now ours? No, it is not. Did not register. There we go. You're going to attach that. Another area star. We are getting all of this stuff here. You're still super fine in terms of your productivity. So that's good. Yeah, and we finally have that. Can we build one more manufacturing district? Don't think so. That's going to be alright. Good. Isle Cities, Cliff City. You did build the satellite thing there, so that's great. And we can now build a satellite network to get eyes on everything on the entire world. Or we can try to build the Mars colony. I would like to get the Mars colony done. Can we build it here? No, no. Can we build it anywhere else? And I think down here this area is pretty much... You stop... Oh, no, no, there was a green area. Ah, we're just building it on top of it. Okay, that's peculiar. I didn't realize that. But yeah, sure, go ahead with that. Italy, Bay of White. Yeah, you guys do still need to build up a lot of your industry, I think. Yeah, there are a lot of things that you could build, but I suppose these and then a couple of more industrial quarters are simply going to be a good choice for you. Let's just continue building it like that. Yeah, you're going to be alright. Alarmies! Great. Let's do an attack here. Let's have you come forward as well. You sneaky bastards, always trying to disengage. You're pretty fast at that. Why are you so incredibly fast? Well, well, well. Get around here. Not much to see. But if we can get them anywhere, that would be very much welcomed. Okay, let's take a look at you guys. Right, you're all settled up. That is 3 turns. Can we accelerate that, for example, by Edgeworth contributing to the Mars colony? Let's prioritize it. That is going to shape it down to 2 turns. Trench warfare, guerrilla warfare, interplanetary expedition.
A phenomenal achievement of civilization-wide ingenuity, perspiration, collaboration, bureaucracy, and a dozen supertankers worth of coffee.
Nice. So that is something that we got. Let's continue building our satellite network then. Oh, there's a question mark here. The Red Planet. Triggers the end of the game at the end of the next turn, or do we want to enjoy the benefits? Let's go ahead and do that. Because I think we're going to get there anyway. Well, so you're building that, that's okay. I think Edgeworth again is going to be able to help you there and make sure that we're going to get that quickly enough. And then you guys, can you please ransack this place? Right, you're going to try to attack here. And for the first time it seems they do not withdraw. So that being said, you guys, okay, yeah, over there, and then you're going to be able to... I should have sent you over there, but you know what, it's fine. Okay, so Knights, you need to go a little bit to the back. You guys, gunners, you're going to move to the front. You're going to be on the flank, that's fine. They are immediately adjacent upon us. That is not so good. But we can grab another couple of people here. So let's have you guys come up here. And I'm not sure whether you can now shoot. No, you cannot. Okay, that's okay. Let's get here slowly. Okay, if you were to stand here, you'd be able to shoot, but you wouldn't be able to do a lot of damage. Okay, let's just shoot you, shoot you, shoot you. Nice. Okay, you're gone now, so that means you guys can hopefully make your way all the way over here. Good. Gonna finish off that guy on the flank there. Bam. Bam. Just wipe out. Nice, love it. Right, and then you guys, well, you're archers, right? So you can technically shoot guys that are even a little bit further away. Let's shoot them down there in the valley. And you can't shoot there. But if I do move you over here, you can. Nice. Right, and you guys can all actually all make it all the way over there, so let's do it. You'll not be able to do anything there, but that's alright. You guys are not gaining most of your benefit when you're attacking like that, but that is okay. Everyone is going to focus far on them. No, actually someone is attacking down here. Interesting. Well... why can't you attack that? That's always a little bit annoying. Right, let's have you move up all the way over here. You can attack them now. Okay, go ahead. Okay, can't shoot from here. That's unfortunate. Okay, nobody can attack. Let's move into the forest there. You guys can move there. Then you should be okay over here. Can't fire at all, can you? Come on. There we go. And that should be that. Good. Just losing a lot of units there. I like to see that. Good, 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 good. Alarmies, you guys here should do go ahead a little bit here. Let's see what they've got in this vicinity. You guys are withdrawing? Yeah, you are. Going to the top left there. We'll see, we'll see. Can I in fact upgrade you? I can. You know what? I just want to find out how these guys are doing. Curiously enough, they are just as fast. Right, you guys are fine over here. Let's... oh, what would you upgrade to? Siege artillery, of course you would. You would upgrade to line infantry at this point. Yeah, I think we're just going to station you here. Aircraft carrier. Well, let's grab your air group. Guys, I would like you, specifically you. Can I select you? Sometimes it's a little bit annoying. I do not want you to be in this capacity. I also want to grab my strategic bombers. Where are you guys even? We'll see. West Point, what are you doing here so alone? Oh, I think I unfortunately unselected everyone else. Right, you guys... okay, I think I would like you to be upgraded to a battleship, just one of you guys. So let's split you off. Let's send you back to our friendly territory. Then you guys can set sail down here. Now you guys can wait, but I would like the air groups. I do know that you've got another air group, I just can't select it. Honestly, the air methods are a little bit buggy, I feel. Just a tiny bit. Oh, notice that they have established something down there. I guess we can send you towards down there. Try to combat their influence there. I think that's good. What are you guys doing? Oh, North Cape is building another harbour there. That's lovely too. And you guys are building the satellite network, which I think is also going to be great. Amphibious warfare.
A phenomenal achievement of civilization-wide ingenuity. Perspiration.
More bonuses.
Bureaucracy,
Lovely.
and a
I think
dozen
that is it for the
supertankers
space
worth
stuff.
of-
Yeah, indeed it is. That's lovely. Let's do get some of the other things here. And some money. Hospitals. Cinemas. I think that's just lovely. Right, what are we researching? Yeah, I think at this point it's only going to be this and the military laser. So let's key that up anyway. We've got news. We are gonna refuse the scientific agreement because I don't think that is really what we need. West Point, you are starting your trader career here, so let's re-emphasize that. Some more food is also going to be good. And then North Cape, yeah, you have finished your harbour here. It's lovely, by the way. Just notice how much stuff you're getting from that. So that's cool. Let's try to get some more food going then. And some harbours potentially. Don't think you should have a lot of pollution. No, it's exactly 0. How about Newport? You guys still have some pollution, but it's not that much actually. Only 3. We should be seeing a very little pollution come in from us. Doesn't look like it, but I'm not sure why that is. Anyway, at Newport, you guys should potentially try to get a little bit more food going. Oh, you don't have any farmer plots. Let's do place one over there. We're going to get a nice triangle going. Right, let's try to get you. Got a missile cruiser against this. So unsurprisingly, they're trying to withdraw. Oh, there's more people over here. Yeah, I think we do have a chance of saving the Japanese a little bit. But obviously there's a certain limit to that. And it's not helped by the fact that the stuff here is super buggy. Can't burn this here, unfortunately. Oh, because it would trigger siege because it's adjacent. That does make some sense. Yeah, now that we've got the whole satellite network, we can see basically everywhere that they are. That is very nice. I like to see that. Population gain, insurrection theory. That does only leave the military laser. After which I think the game does end. Right, overhill though. So let's try to get more stuff going. I think you're so set up in science that I do think that you're going to continue doing that anyway. Earning some money is not the worst either. Kransberg, you've sort of finished your stuff over time. Let's just get some money here. Right, let's try to set foot on this area. I would very much love to do that. Not sure why it hovered over there. Oh, but you guys can attach this for sure. And we can grab all of these things. Lovely. Which of course we would. Right, you guys do upgrade. And then do come back over here because I want to try out whether we can do a bombardment mission there. Before the game ends, preferably. You guys have done that. It's unfortunate that they can always withdraw. At least they're somewhat primitive down here. And let's end the turn and see whether we can finalize the game here. Military laser research, that is all of the technologies that we can. And this is the end of your journey. This is your last turn. One of the empires has researched all of the technologies. You will be remembered as the serious strategy gamer, mythical ruler of the Turks. Close to victory also, that is nice to see too. Oh, you guys do have more? You know what? We're going to buy it just because I do want to, you know, support them the best that we can. There's a crisis going on. At peace with my enemy, the Zulu. We are going to renounce that demand. You're going to be fine. Stole my independent people. That is a little bit unfortunate that you did that, honestly. Not gonna lie, I would have liked to grab these people here and continue to integrate them. But let's see. Another area star unlocked. Lovely. Merchant. Because of our money? Yeah, I guess so. North Cape, you would be... What would be your next logical choices? Yeah, I think food, money, all of that kind of thing. Yeah, we're gonna be able to produce these things so quickly now. And look at that. The Zulu are surrendering. That's lovely. Just the last turn here and they are surrendering. What do we want from them though? We can't ask for a lot of these cities because, well, that's just not going to be the case. They are going to give us a lot of money here though, so that is lovely. Osmadi. Is that this area down here? Yeah, we definitively want that. Oh, you can now ask for adjacent things, can you? So for example, we could ask for this area, and curiously enough another area down here somewhere. Alcanar. Oh yeah, Alcanar should definitely be ours. Albany too. And then we can ask for the next adjacent ones. That must be a relatively recent addition. And honestly, I think the island there of Menkar would be pretty nice. No, we can't. Okay, fine.
Your support, it is our rock in a storm.
Lovely. So, unfortunately, the Edo did take a beating, but that is still alright. We are going to refuse your demands to trade because we would not like to help you. And then we're going to just station all of these guys here. We don't really need to do anything else with them. You know what? I did want to check on the battleship though. Where is it here? So you would have the ability to do some sort of bombardment, right? Nah, we don't have the wall support. Let's end the game.
How will humankind remember the empire you have created and its remarkable achievements? For it is yours that has left the greatest mark on the endless story of humankind. History will not remember you as a warrior, or banker, or farmer. Your fame was garnered more or less everywhere. You were also one of those who managed to build a wonder.
Of course.
For this alone, you deserve to be remembered.
Not just one of them.
And I must mention the surprising lack of pollution on the planet you leave to your children. Difficult, but possible. And I must note the role of faith in your success. To lead a religion in an increasingly secular world is no mean feat. And though your people may have found it difficult, history is certainly impressed. You participated in the longest war. Congratulations. Under your guidance, the thrilling tale of humankind has been rewritten in your own words. There may be future adventures and deeds, an even grander scope for this grand story. Regardless, you have left a great mark and answered the question. How far will you push humankind?
Very nice, and my friends, that has been it. Humankind. We are coming on top here very easily. It's going to be interesting to see some... Do we get to see some statistics? I would love to see some statistics. Indeed, nomadic tribe. We got only a little bit of fame. That is, of course, true. Then we did go into the ancient era, got a lot of technology going. That was an early mark that we left by building these districts in the valleys. The classical period here, that was a little bit more monetary, but it ultimately turned out militaristic as we did build our special units, and they were pretty strong. Going into the medieval age, where we did also do a little bit of military stuff, but I think that was actually more influenced by us building items rather than anything else. In the early modern period, again, very much focused on building, even though it doesn't show in the stars over here. But that is nice. Industrial area, that is where we got the science rolling, and surprisingly got an explosion in terms of our population. And then of course in the contemporaneous area, that was just a crazy amount of science. I did check out before the episode, and it was around, I think, 2,000 signs that we were generating on these individual districts there. So yeah, let's take a brief look here at the other guys. Beowulf primarily focused on knowledge, apparently in the early period. Ancient period, little bit more balanced, merchant and science. I think he's actually more focused on militaristic manners. But he did have an explosion in population already in the classical period. We're going to skip the next players though. But yeah, interesting. You know what? Let's go to the next player here, because Victor? Oh, that's just your name. Sorry, I thought you'd be the actual Victor here. Yeah, let's skip that and take a look here. Ooh, statistics. I love statistics. Let's dig a little bit into that. So this is fame, and you can see that we had a little bit of a short period here. And interestingly enough, I'm not sure how that classifies best city, but Overhill is our science district. Longest war against the Maya, interesting. Curiosity is found, 33. And longest ideology, progress. That is our nation. Lots of territories built, lots of battles won, lots of units defeated. 444 districts. I think that is the way to go here. Your best cities is Harupel. 20, progress. You were much more focused on homeland. Yeah, but look at that, the districts builds. I think that is the secret to our success, at the very least. Right, now what can we see here? Well, we've got fame. Food would be interesting to see. Yeah, it was sort of middling around. I think this is the area where we had the Khmer, I want to say, and we did build the districts on the river that did give us more food, at which point we really only caught up. And you can see these guys here were a lot more successful in that early on. Did go down a little bit over time as our population grew and we didn't come in with any new stuff. Not entirely sure what happened here. I think we got some technologies that allowed us to do certain things. And I am willing to bet that one of these increases here is due to the fact that we built Machu Picchu, the world wonder there. And it's just amazing how that increases over time. Industry, just exponential growth all the time. Money only really become relevant here in the last couple of turns, but hugely so. And science, yeah, you can see we are entering the modern period here, and this is where our first districts get rolling, and just how the science boosts through the roof. We're going from 8,000 here to 25,000 in just a matter of turns. So interesting setup there. Influence. I am thinking that some of this here in the later period might be due to the space stuff that we have launched. Stability, a bit more of a mixed thing. Population growth, somewhat linear, I would say, until this point. I think here we did got the next city. I think this is where we destroyed our old city, but still pretty strong growth over time. And then research, yeah. This is really where we diverge, and this is where it really takes off for us. Trade, I think that is a little bit more, yeah, this is the war. Military and cities. They did have more cities, but that is it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Special thanks go out to Paul, Erica, Someone, and Dubai. I'm hoping that I'm pronouncing that correctly. But you guys did give me a lot of fun playing that, so thank you a lot. Thank you tons. We are going to play some more Humankind at some point. I'm going to take a short break, but then we're going to come back with another approach. So I'm thinking maybe a nomadic approach with the Huns and the Mongols. We're going to see. We're going to do something different. For now, thank you tons. Hope to see you around. Bye bye, guys.